guys, and welcome back to my channel. I've restarted this video 3 times. I just feel so awkward sitting here. It's been so long since I posted a video, and for some reason it feels like this is the longest I've ever taken off of YouTube, when in reality my hiatus after my wedding was longer. But this one, I feel like I've lived a whole lifetime since the last time I posted a video. This video is going to be an update video. In my next video, I'm going to get back into doing just the regular style YouTube videos that I've always done. I wanted to take this first video back just to fill you guys in on everything and also let you know a couple of updates. The first one is I started a TikTok. I have a lot of short form organizational content over there, which really matches the place that I'm in my life right now, which I will talk about in this video. I'm also posting them to Instagram Reels, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, my username is @Elle Fowler. My TikTok username is @Elle.Fowler. So I'll have both of those down below if you want to follow me on either platform or both. I would really appreciate it. Let's rewind back to February of this year. I posted the last video you guys saw. I think it was a date night video, and I had 2 months left of my pregnancy. I had several videos that were either in the process of being filmed or I was planning on filming them. I had 3 additional sponsorships that were scheduled to be filmed and put up before the baby came. I was working on the baby's nursery. I was at that point already having some pelvic pain, and I did mention that in several of my pregnancy update videos. But sometime in early February, it got so bad that I couldn't walk. My entire pelvis became unstable. At one point, I contemplated buying a cane to help me walk. It wasn't something that I wanted to take medication for because I was at the very end of my pregnancy, so I just suffered through it, hoping like hell that when the baby came out, it would go away, and it did. I was in less pain after the pain meds from the C-section wore off than I was at the end of my pregnancy. The pain snuck up on me slowly, getting progressively worse as those final weeks went on, and so it was almost like I forgot what it felt like to not feel that level of pain. And so after my C-section, when they finally had me get up and start walking around later on that day, it made me realize how much pain I had been in before, comparing the pain levels. I really wasn't able to do anything towards the end of my pregnancy. I had a lot of nesting that I was trying to do. I was trying to finish the nursery, like I said. I had a lot of videos scheduled that I ended up having to cancel with brands because I just couldn't do it. My maternity leave had to start early. I didn't have any pain like that with my first pregnancy, so I was not expecting it, and it was shocking how bad it was. I was always planning on taking some time after the baby came for a maternity leave. Obviously, since I'm a YouTuber, I don't have like a paid maternity leave, but I did plan on taking some time to really just soak in those first few months and really just enjoy the newborn stage and motherhood again. This baby was so wanted and tried for, and he was a rainbow baby several times over, and it felt so much more precious in certain ways than my first one, only because my first one came so easily to us. I didn't realize how lucky I was the first time around, and I did realize that the second time around, and I think that that really just changed my outlook. My sweet baby, my second boy, is 5 months old now. His name is Scott William Goot, and I am so in love with him that I can't even explain to you how much my life feels like it has changed since having him. He is the absolute light of my life, along with big brother James, of course. I did not know that I had enough room in my heart for the amount of love that I have for these 2 boys. In my first video back after I had James, which James was a little bit older, I think he was like 7.5 months when I did that video, I had him in the video, and I actually don't have baby Scott for this video because he and big brother James are on an outing outside of the house so that I can get this video filmed, because I have tried to film this video and it is just a whole different ball game trying to film videos in a house with 2 boys instead of 1. Like, 1 can be kind of contained. 2, it's a jungle. I will put some footage of him because he is so freaking cute. He has the sweetest eyes, the sweetest little chubby face. He's such a little chunk. Oh, I love him so much. Like, I miss him and James right now. I seriously want to like have them come back, but I have to film this video because otherwise it will never get done. That is part of the reason why I have been doing more short form content on TikTok and Instagram. It's a combination of 2 things. The first one is time-wise, that's kind of what I have to offer right now at this point in my life with a 4-year-old and a 5-month-old. Doing these shorter videos, these 1-minute videos, are just more doable for me right now. It's something that I can actually accomplish in the day. You have different seasons in your life. I've been doing YouTube now for how long? 14 years. Oh my gosh, 14 years. And there are different stages in your life that you're gonna go through. You're gonna have times where you can do these really long middle of the night chat style videos that I used to do when I was single and living in LA. And you're gonna have time where a 1-minute TikTok video is about what you got in you. And I'm kind of there right now. So I am still gonna be doing YouTube videos. I'm not leaving this platform. This has always been my main baby. But I think as far as like content that you can see more often, you're gonna need to go to Instagram or TikTok. The second thing is right now I am in this insane postnatal nesting mode where I am reorganizing every cabinet and drawer in my entire house. And so that kind of falls in line with what I've been doing on TikTok and Instagram. So it's not only that I have enough time to do those shorter videos, but it's also things that I'm doing anyway. It's just where I'm at right now. I'm thinking of doing a Q&A as my next video because I feel like there's a lot of specific questions that I'm getting over and over and over again on Instagram, like how is breastfeeding going? Why did you change your baby's name at the last minute? That's a good one. That's a story that I haven't told you guys yet. I changed the baby's name after he was born, like not like officially. I mean, his birth certificate wasn't filled out yet, but I had things monogrammed and personalized with another name, and we ended up changing it like in the hospital. So that's a whole thing. Honestly, like I said at the beginning of the video, I feel like I've lived a whole lifetime since the last time that I did a video on here. My whole life is different. Like my whole life feels like it's just exploded. My heart's definitely exploded. Like it has just grown so much, so exponentially. I've realized how much I love having a newborn and like a small baby in my life. I think that the first child newborn phase is wasted on first-time parents because when you're a first-time parent, having a newborn feels like the hardest thing you've ever done. And when you're not a first-time parent and you have a newborn again, you realize how easy that newborn is compared to your older child. And you kind of like wish that you could relive having a newborn for the first time, but with the experience you have of knowing how easy you have it while you have it. Because it just feels so overwhelming when you're doing it the first time around. It's so much easier the second time. Scott is named after my dad, if you're wondering where the name came from, and William, the middle name, is a family name on both my side and Alex's side. But we actually call him Hover, like H-O-V-E-R, Hover, because and this is so funny, like nicknames are the weirdest things. They're never what you think they're going to be. Like you can never guess what a nickname is going to be and which one's gonna stick. James would always run up to him at the beginning and say, "Oh my gosh, I love you, baby brother, baby Hover." And it was just like a rhyming thing that he would do, but he did it every time where it was this baby brother, baby Hover. And then we started calling him baby Hover, and now he is Hover. Like that is what we call him. I know that is the strangest nickname, but we call him Hover, and sometimes we call him Hover in public, and then we have to explain to people that that's not actually his name, so they don't think we've named our child Hover. But if you hear me refer to him as Hover, that's where that nickname came from. I know it's weird, but it has stuck. Maybe I'll do a C-section story time. I do have one on my first C-section with James. I have a video on that. I don't remember details as much with this one as with James. And I don't know why that is, other than maybe because I was in so much pain leading up to it that like the details were less like solidified in my mind because my mind was like dealing with other things. I don't know, but I do, obviously I remember some of the stuff, like I was aware during it. So I can do that if that is something that you guys would like to see as well. Just let me know in comments below what you guys want to see, what kind of videos you want to see. If you have certain questions that you'd like for me to address in a Q&A or in a future video, let me know. I will be reading all of the comments. I'm super excited to have a video to finally put up for you guys. So follow me on TikTok or Instagram or both if you guys are so inclined, but definitely leave me a comment below on this video either way, and I will see you guys in one of my next many videos that I've just decided I'm gonna film. So maybe I'll film one now. I think I will. Okay, bye.